Jesters were charismatic and loud performers that, in the past, stopped monarchs from thinking too hard about the famine and the wars they caused. But Pomni isn't a normal jester. She's not funny, she's not loud, and she definitely isn't performing for anybody. Which begs the question, why is her avatar even a jester? After doing some research, here's what I found. Pomni's jester design isn't about making her the butt of the joke or about her being funny. It's about her proximity to the truth. And to understand that, we need to talk about this painting. Stick with me now, okay? Because this is relevant, I promise. This artwork by Jan Matejko depicts Stanchik, a famous Polish court jester who appeared in multiple works of art. And unlike what you might expect, he wasn't just an entertainer. He used his jester's privilege, the ability to freely mock authority without being punished, to transform his acts into social commentary. He could strike the king where it hurt most in his acts without any consequence. He was close to the royal court, overheard conversations, understood politics, and connected the dots regarding the empire's future long before others found out anything. He was a man of great intelligence, and in the painting, his wit is what breaks him. Stanchik sits alone while the queen and her guests party in the next room. He's turned away from it all, looking destroyed, and it's all because of this letter that basically announces the inevitable fall of the Polish Empire. The one meant to entertain can't even cheer himself up anymore. He's the only one aware of the truth, and his position renders him unable to do anything about it. He has no power over anything happening to him and his home. And this isn't in spite of being a jester. He's suffering especially because he is one. My man had one of those medieval jobs that torture you psychologically. Knowing this context, we can come back to Pomni. Just like Stanchik, she is observant and intelligent. Amongst everyone in the circus, she's the first one to notice problems and inconsistencies.
Did Kane just say ass? Shouldn't you be arrested or something? Why wouldn't the president have a bomb squad? You don't have a tail.
You might be going insane too.
But wait, wouldn't that more likely mean the exit does exist?
Guess you're never getting that unicorn horn, Pomni.
When did I ever say anything about that? It's gummy goo. Can't the job wait a bit? It's not like this is real.
Just look at how fast she connects the dots on Jax.
You reached out to me, not the other way around. Is this why you didn't show up to Kaufmo's funeral? Because you're scared. You're scared you'll actually show a human emotion.
She's also the first one to find out about Kinger's past, the exit door, Jax's trypophobia, information that the others just didn't notice or didn't fully understand. And this isn't happening because she's special in any way, but because she's actually paying attention and listens in a world where Kane would do anything to keep them distracted. She's aware of the worst, but tries her best to keep everyone together and help them make better decisions, in the same way that jesters historically pushed kings towards making better choices by mocking bad ideas. They were the advisors, they were the brain, but without the power to actually rule. Early on, Pomni wasn't emotionally tied to anybody, and this distance made her objective, level-headed, and painfully aware of how wrong everything is in the circus. Also, she got close to Kinger naturally, just like jesters were close confidants to their monarchs. She wasn't even afraid to call him crazy, because that's what she observed and is ultimately the truth. He is crazy, and this gave her the courage to ask more about him and find out information that the others don't know to this day. She keeps the group together, questions bad decisions, and keeps people grounded by just being herself. Pomni fills the jester role perfectly, and it just seems to me like she has unlimited jester's privilege, saying what the others don't want to hear or are not prepared to hear.
You're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this. Can we, chill with the horror, please? We're doing another one of these. Anybody to talk to? In regards to your issues. Do you guys know about his wife?
Huh?
My what?
That was pretty funny, right?
No. There's nothing wrong with showing your negative emotions. That's pretty normal. I can think for myself, guys. Zubul and I constantly say we like more chill and relaxing adventures.
Without carrying any consequences. Why doesn't she have any consequences? But because she's right. She was right about Abel, about Exidor, about King, about Jax, about literally everything. Her observant and witty nature is a big win for her, and it shows. The terrifying part here is that she basically can't change anything. She thinks Kinger knows more than he lets on, but she can't prove it. She knows Jax is a good guy, but she can't force him to change. Her intuition tells her that Abel is sketchy, but she can't explain how to the others who just want to escape. This is why this character design works perfectly for her. It ties in with the whole idea of the circus, for sure, but more importantly, it reflects her proximity to the truth and her unbiased view of the other characters. Her curse is that the truth doesn't set her free, especially if she's trapped forever and everyone around her becomes increasingly paranoid and afraid and crazy. It's no use knowing and seeing the truth if no one believes you and you can't do anything about it.
If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we'd have all left by now.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Her design isn't a Jester because she entertains. She's one because, just like Stanchik, she sees what others don't. She's the one with the information and the ability to put it all together when others just overlook it or actively avoid it. For now, it seems like her role is kind of a curse, but who knows, maybe she'll find a way to get through to everybody and have them live happily ever after together, forever. Day after day after... Okay, this might just be a curse. Her design is a bit ironic, yes, but Pomni was never meant to represent the silly side of a Jester. She represents the serious, observant Jester, always right but always unable to take proper action in a world designed to keep its inhabitants numb, distracted, and busy. Will she find an exit? Will she use her wit to have everybody collaborate and escape, or at least have a peaceful existence in the circus? We'll have to wait and see. Anyways, that's what I had to say for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. I want to have like 100 subscribers, guys. Please help me.